Try this again. I've been playing around with these MCP servers, and I got it working on that cloud desktop to call my server tools. And then I also got it working in cloud code, which it's pretty straightforward once you kind of figure out how all these Legos are put together. But I wanted to go ahead and try the YOLO mode on Cursor. So if you haven't seen that yet, it's underneath your Cursor settings, features, and then if you go down to enable YOLO mode, it's right here, you can read about it, but make sure you put in a bunch of denialists. You definitely don't want this thing going ham on your file system and deleting everything. So anyways, I went ahead and I have a little sample project I already did. It was very contrived, and I had Cursor write the specification after it's done. So I wanted to go ahead and try this again in YOLO mode. The other thing is I wanted, instead of this fast API, it kind of rewrote. I used Cursor to do this one too. It wrote everything kind of from scratch. I want to see if it can figure out this fast MCP from the SDK, which allows you to use a lot of these decorators to reduce all the boilerplate code you have to write. So in addition, I said I want to add another tool called YOLO that will return a random phrase from a dictionary. So you probably have to create the dictionary. I already have UV installed, so you need to figure out where it is installed and use UV for all the dependency management, because I have also had this thing just pip install and on the system level, which I don't, it just creates a big shit show. So I had to do a bunch of cleanup. Not a big deal, but lessons learned. You just got to be very detailed with these prompts and all this context that you give it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and have it in agent mode, and then I'm using the Sonnet thinking. So let's go ahead and kick this off and see what it does. Okay, so it's gonna read the other specification there, kind of get an idea of what we already have kind of running. Let's see, then it's looking at the main.py, error calling the tool. I don't know what that is, but maybe it'll. Oh, see, I think he was probably looking for it, and I didn't have it in there because the other one's not using the fast MCP, but maybe that's why. Maybe not. Okay, so I did that. Let's see, so it's doing this again. It's supposed to be fast MCP, I think, not fast API. But we'll see, maybe it'll figure it out. Okay. That thing's running. What's it doing here? Server.py. This is what I did last time, but this was fine. This is good. This is kind of the long version, but it didn't. I don't think it understood what I was talking about with fast MCP, but that's okay. Because the other one uses fast API, so maybe that's why when inside that spec had that, but I might try to change that spec a little bit and use the fast MCP instead. But let's see if we get through this here. If you haven't used this Cursor stuff, this is worth every penny. Just install this and have it help you become a better coder. You can code a lot quicker and you can write your unit tests. It's just amazing how this stuff is changing so fast. for the better, I guess, and also maybe for the worse too. Not going to need as many people to do stuff. All right, so got that. That looks good. Yeah, there, that's fine. This is what it looked like. Let's see what it says here. I don't think it, yeah, well, it did create the project.toml, but I don't think the virtual environments, yeah, it's not there yet. Okay, so this is the YOLO tool here, the echo tool, use that, that's good. Here's the user database. So if we go under tools, see the echo tool, here's the YOLO tool, read that in. And then under resources, I have the user data right there. Pass in a user ID and get their data back. So you could imagine, you know, having this call a database or another REST endpoint to get some other API to get the data. Oh, got to continue. See what it said for the README. Yeah, see, this is doing that. It's probably gonna, although I did tell it I already had UV installed, so maybe it won't do that. Because last one it did this pip install UV and then use that, but I already have it. See, so this looks right. But it's kind of doing it the low level way. Okay. Not sure on that one. I'll have to do some more homework and research on that. All right, so now we're getting here. Okay, it did this last time. It kind of puked here, but I think it figured it out. Okay. So it died. So it's going to have to install that or something here. Yeah, see. Probably going to install that stuff here. Oh, don't start going ham on me, dude. Oh, it did it. It did what I didn't want it to do, you communist. It pulled a fucking Musk on me. Yep. All right. This thing's getting out of control. Let me stop it here. All right. Let me stop that. I'm going to uninstall all this stuff. Guess I wasn't good enough on the instructions. All right, let's try it again here. Let me see something here. Let's see. Let's see, you may need to. Let's see what it says. See if Free figures this out. Okay. No, fuck. It's kind of dumb. Okay, well. That worked. Okay, that worked. So I just got to work on probing this thing a little better. I probably didn't do a great job on that, but let's try this now. New terminal. And then let's just do a UV pip freeze. Should have everything. Oh, except I did that stupid shit. I hate when it does that. Okay. All right, it's probably not a big deal. Let's go ahead and open up my little, I have a little file here. This guy. All right, now let's go ahead and do a UV run. See if this works. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and say, let's see if it has all the tools, if we can do this. Okay, there's all the tools, so that's good. Did you get all the resources? Yeah, we got the user data. So let's try this config. That worked. Let's try to get this user. There's Bob. I think it's Susan or Alice. Let's try the echo. Let's pipe that to JQ to make that look a little prettier. There's that. And then here is the YOLO. Wow. Totally amazing. I pretty much did that without writing any code. It's important, to know what it's doing and all this stuff, but it's, pretty easy for you to kind of kick this thing around and make it do what you want. But I just find this stuff just truly amazing. I didn't write any of this code. It's pretty wild. Like I said, I think I'm going to try to do this with Closure, because I really like Closure a lot. I bet you could do a pretty good job. But there you go. Bob's your uncle, and have a great rest of your weekend. Take care. Peace out.